Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you know, I have already made videos on UniFi products like the UniFi switches, access point and the UniFi gateways and all the UniFi products which release. But today I will show you a setup where you will have a third-party gateway, non-UniFi gateway, the UniFi access point and the switches. So I have a PFsense NetGate router SG1100 which I will configure on my network, and I will set up with the UniFi switches like the switch 8-port switch and one of the access point. So in this video I will show you the configuration of the PFsense router and the setup with the UniFi access point and the switches. Let's get started. So to configure the PFsense, you have to make sure you have to connect the PFsense with the WAN connection, the cable connection, internet connection coming from your ISP modem to the PFsense router on the WAN side, and the LAN should be on the same network. So the cable from the ISP modem is directly connected to the WAN port of the SG1100, and the LAN port is directly connected to this Mac Mini. As you can see, the Ethernet port is activated and it is also getting the IP address from the DHCP. Also, I will show you the connection here. This is the PFsense NetGate, and the WAN is coming from the ISP modem, and this one is directly connected to the Mac Mini. So I have access on the browser with the IP address of 192.160.1.1, which is the default IP, and here it says connection is not private, show detail. You can visit the website. So I will visit the website. It will ask for the login page. So I've already factory reset this PFsense router. The default username and password is admin and the password as PFsense, and you can change that later. So right now it says welcome to the GUI of that, so you can just click next and click next, and right now you can give your name of the PFsense. So PFsense, and the primary DNS server you want to give, I will just give the Google and the Cloudflare IP, and I will click on next, and then it is asking for the NTP time server pool, so I will just click on next. And right now you have to configure the WAN. So right now this is my WAN triple PoE connection, so it's already selected to the DHCP, so I have to change to the triple PoE, and then under the triple PoE username and password I have to just give knife18 triple PoE password. Okay, and then I don't have to do anything. They will the ISP will activate it. So here is my the LAN address. So from here the LAN address says 192.168.1.1. If you want to change that or you want to keep on the default, you can. So as of now I will keep it as a default of 1.1 and the subnet mask of 24. I will click on next, and then it is asking on the screen set the admin password will be set, which used to access the web GUI and the SSH service if enabled. So I will change the admin password, and the reload is now in progress. Please wait, the wizard will redirect to the next step once the reload is completed. So congratulations, PFsense Plus is now configured, and it says there is a software update available. So when I click on the check for update, it started looking for the update and it kicked me out of the session. So I have logged in back again, and now I can see the accept each copyright and trademark notice. I will click on accept, and then right now it says thank you for using network PFsense Plus excellent secure network. So I will just close that. Right now you can see my system information name lab pfsense.home, and this is the user, and this is the serial number and everything you can see here. And there is a but I think there is no update yet done right now, because there is a new version update available. I will do that update later on. So right now you can see the WAN is up right now, the LAN is also connected, and there are no such any other configurations done. So what I will do right now, I will disconnect the LAN port from here, and then I will connect to the UniFi switch, and then I will connect from UniFi switch to the access point, and I will show you. I will create the DHCP network here for that UniFi switch and the access point, and then I will light the network on the UniFi side. And before doing that, I will just go ahead and click on update and see right now it should update, and I will get back once update is completed, and I will show you the setup of the DHCP in this PFsense, and I will connect the UniFi switch and everything on that. So the update on the PFsense is not completed yet. As you can see here, the 22.05 is still on that same version, and the version 23.01 is available and trying to download, and it's not getting downloaded. I will take a look into that later. So I went ahead and connected the switch, the 8-port switch 60 watt, and the UAP AC Pro Gen 2 on the PFsense network. So the LAN port from the PFsense is directly connected to the UniFi switch, and from the switch is connected to the UniFi access point APAC Pro Gen 2, and this was the site, the UniFi HostiFi controller I'm running. As you can see, I'm using the custom domain. So this was the previous gateway, the gateway light which I was using. So I just disconnected, and I thought I should use the PFsense, and I will connect this gateway on the same network, and it will act as a the DHCP server. There won't be any DHCP server, it will be set to none, and the DHCP server and everything will be done on the PFsense side. So I have to first adopt the access point and the switches. So for that, there is an easy tool. If you are familiar with the HostiFi, they have built a device discovery tool. So I will just take a look into that tool, and I will just scan for the network. So as you can see here, the 8-port switch and the UAP AC Pro Gen 2 is discovered. So under the settings, I will just go ahead and put my domain name. So it should be http://er. So that's my host name, and you have to confirm that http:// the host name ER7 hostify.myddns.me:8080/inform, and you have to save it. Once you save it, you will just go ahead and click here adopt, and it will ask for that domain, the host name inform URL is correct. You will click on adopt, and it will say adoption request sent to the domain name. Use the UniFi network to complete the adopt process. Similarly, I will go for the UAP AC Pro Gen 2 also. I will click on adopt, and it will say the adoption request sent. So as soon as I send the adoption request, as you can see here, it shows up here. The UniFi 8-port switch says click to adopt, and I'm adopting the switch, and even I'm adopting the access point. Also, I will show you under the PFsense, when you click on the diagnostic and go to the app table, you will see the LAN. This is the UniFi switch and the UniFi access point, so you can just check that out with the MAC address. As you can see, 5D0A, that's 5D0A, this one is connected on the LAN. It's getting the IP of 1.36 and 1.13. So this is how you can simply adopt the access point and the switches from the third-party gateway other than UniFi. So right now I've used the PFsense gateway. So it is adopting, and the adoption process is quite easy. So as you saw that I was disconnected from the internet connection because the gateway, the switch went into the adopting state in getting ready. That's why it kicked out the internet connection. So let me double check. If I scroll, it says getting ready on the both end. So I will just go ahead and check once it is fully adopted, because I have not deleted the site. I kept the same because I just don't want to rename all those Wi-Fi. I just remove the gateway light from the network, and I've kept the SSID and everything on the same as my previous network. So you can see the access point has been adopted and the switch has been adopted. So even if right now this is my lab ISP server, so from here on the PFsense right now I'm connected to this. I will just go ahead and do a speed, like for instance, I mean it does not matter what speed, because it is a small bandwidth connection. So I will just go ahead and check the speed test, because it's 100 Mbps download and upload on this connection. So I will just run the speed and see on the LAN what speed do I get. So you can see I'm getting the up to speed on the LAN side. As you can see, it's 98 or 99 Mbps download, and similarly it will go for the upload. So not sure what's with this. The download latency, it's going quite high, and the upload latency is also going high. I'm not sure what's with that. I will check that later on. So similarly, I will click on Wi-Fi, and I will try to connect on the same Wi-Fi network as the network Wi-Fi, which is on the same this UXG Lite network, the network Wi-Fi, and I will make sure to test the speed on that Wi-Fi also. So that the speed I'm getting same here. So you can check the table size, the load average, CPU, and the memory usage, and here's the disk size of that. So you can see how much data has been utilized. So from here you can see the WAN has been connected, and the uptime, and the LAN port is also connected. And from here you can check all the interface status right now, the WAN and LAN status, and you can go to the dashboard, and if you want anything on the dashboard, like you want to add anything, you just click on add here dashboard. You can check under the services, you can create a DHCP server. Like right now there is one server already created, but if you want to create any other DHCP server, you can just go ahead and create any other DHCP server, and you can create an IP assignment and everything from here. So I think that's it for today's video. I hope you will like this video. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. And this was my first video on the PFsense. So I've already used it before, but it has not been used for a long time. So I will just go ahead and update and see if the update works or not. So thanks everyone for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Bye.